Justin is the first time call out of Colorado. Justin, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, Jesse, good morning. How are you doing?
All is well, Justin. Thank you for calling.
Good. Well, I was calling in. I found your work a couple weeks ago, and I was working in this job, and I was working in a different division, and these women asked me to come over to their division, and they said, "Oh, you'll get more money, and it'll be a better deal for you. It'll be like a promotion." And I thought, well, that's a good deal, And so I went into this division, and it's all women. I work with 9 women, and I've got 2 women supervisors.
Whoa.
And I tell you, it's just been really hard, and I've been doing it about a year, and they've been piling a lot of work on me, and I can't keep up with it, and I've been kind of just shutting down, and it's been really hard. And then yesterday I got told that if I don't step it up, I'm going to get fired. And I just kind of, did like you said. I've been doing the silent prayer the last few days, and I just kind of brought myself back to myself, and I said, I'm not worried about yesterday or tomorrow. I'm just going to focus on today.
Yeah.
And they told me, they said, well, you got to start thinking about your performance and all this stuff. And I just haven't been doing real well with it, and I'm worried about losing my job. And, I'm doing the things, just trying to not focus on them thoughts, just let them flow like water, and it's
Yes.
I'm just not, and I work in a really liberal area where we've been doing a lot of DEI and stuff like that, and it's just, I don't want to quit because I need to work, but do I need to just, how do I handle working with these women? Because it's like they're all piling on top of me, like they're all just kind of just dumping on me a lot, and I just don't know how to handle that.
Let me ask, are you able to transfer back to the department you left?
No, I can't. They filled that position, and it's all closed up. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I recommend. And if you do this, you'll be fine. No matter what happens, you'll be fine. Stay away from anger. Don't get angry at the women for what they're doing to you, and don't get angry at yourself, so you can have a clear mind. And a clear mind is the mind of God, and He will guide you through this whole deal. And I don't know what the end will be, but it will be amazing for you. But you got to stay away from the anger.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see that they're wrong, that they're doing you wrong, but don't get angry. They cannot help it. They're controlled by evil as well. So just don't get angry in your situation. See it through, and the Father will be with you.
Well, I appreciate that. I heard you talking to some guys, you need to be grateful for your job, and I try to do that, but they're angry at me, and I don't know what I did to them, and it just.
How do you know they're angry at you?
Just by the comments and the eye rolling, and I need to step it up, and I need to. They say, well, you're great at this part of the job, but this other stuff you really need to work on, and real short comments, real coarse with me and stuff, and it wasn't like that in the beginning, and I don't know, and it seems like over the last couple of weeks I've been trying to do what you teach, and it just seems like it's making it worse with the relationship with them. But
when you say them, are these women? Is it happening with the 2 bosses or all the women in the department?
The 2 with the bosses, and I don't visit with these other women, my coworkers, because they gossip a lot. You say one thing, and boy, it's the whole place knows about it. So I just kind of keep to myself, and
nice.
That hurts with. I don't know. They kind of resent it. I don't know if that sounds crazy, but it does. It is. They don't like it
because they can't handle you not being a part of their hell. They want you to be a part of their misery, and by you not participating, the spirit of evil in them hate it in you. They don't want you to be that way. But
Yeah.
you're doing the right thing by staying away from it. That's for sure.
Yeah. So would you just keep plugging along and doing what you're doing and see just worry about the day?
Absolutely. When you ask your boss, give me an example, if you can, of what your boss, the two female boss, are doing to you. What are they doing to you?
Well, like, they just I've been kind of taking over three separate jobs, and I'll get like behind on stuff, and then I get performance hits. Oh, you're not performing to expectations, and I kind of went from a manual labor field job, and this is more of an administrative office job, and so working with computers and all that sort of thing, I'm just not. I'm learning, but it's just taking me a while.
Right.
And they said, well, you're not where you're supposed to be. And, they yesterday said, well, you got to really think if you want to be here or not. And if, you need to make that decision and let us know. And so I just kind of feel like they're bullying me a little bit, like trying to get me to quit or something like that. And I thought, no, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. But they just keep piling more and more and more, and it's like I can't ever get on top of nothing, and I just keep making mistakes, and it's frustrating.
Did you tell them they're piling too much on you right now? You're new in that position, and they're putting too much on you. Did you tell them about it?
And yes, and I told them, I said, it's just too much, and they said, well, that's just part of the job.
That's amazing. I understand it's difficult for men to work with women. Even for women to work with women. And so nowhere in that company you can transfer back or to a different department?
No, sir. I've been looking for a different job. I just don't feel right, because and I think the problem working with these women, it's like you never know. I work with men, in construction and stuff, and if they've got a problem, they'll just let you know, like, hey, this isn't working. But it seems like here...
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Don't hang up. Hold on. Let me go quickly back to Justin, the first time called out of Colorado, and he left his department at work and went to another department, same company, but a different department, and working with all women, and now it's a mess. It's a real mess. He wish he had not done it. What made you say, okay, so let me ask Justin, you said that when you were working with men, at least you know where they were coming from, but with the women, what were you about to say?
Well, yeah, when you work with the men and you mess up, something they'll call you. They'll say, hey, this needs to be fixed, and right then and there. But with this, it seems like they let things go until it's a mess, and then they got a problem with it.
Yeah.
I like I said, I just have been having a hard time, and I've been thinking about, quitting and looking for something else. But then I heard you talk to other people and said, no, you'd be grateful for your job. And I'm like, well, do I just take it day by day and do the best I can and just not focus on the thoughts and just...
What made you decide to say yes to go and work in an all-women department where women were running it? Why did you say yes to that?
Because I worked with this other woman that's my supervisor now, and she convinced me to come over to work for her because I did a really good job in my old position.
Right.
And she said, well, I'd like to give you this raise, and there's going to be more money, and you'll have an opportunity to raise up, and this was way before I ever heard anything from you. And I thought, well, more money and more responsibility. I'll take that. And boy, I miss just the old job, and I know you got to move ahead in life, but I'm not sure if I should just call her quits and go look for something else, or just be grateful and keep trying to work it out.
Do you have a family?
I don't. I'm single.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Did you know that every time you listen to the woman, you suffer?
I've learned that the hard way. I've learned that the hard way.
So here's what I recommend. Do what you want, all right? You know better than I for yourself.
Yes, sir.
I would start looking. There's nothing wrong with looking for one if it looked like this thing may not work out. Since you don't have a family, and if you're able to find another job, making decent money and do what you want to do, I would definitely start looking.
Okay. I've been doing that, so yeah.
Yeah, you're not. Don't be stuck there. Gratefulness means don't unnecessarily complain about your job. Show up on time, do your thing. But you have a reason, and I understand it. So just quietly look for another one, and then go to work where you are now, and don't be angry. No matter what they do, don't you take it personal. Don't be angry, and God is with you. It'll work out. You'll be fine.
Well, I sure do appreciate it, Jesse. Thank you for the advice.
Yeah, so start looking, but stay away from anger.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Let me know how it goes.
Yes, sir. Well, you have a good day, and thank you for your help.
You're welcome, buddy. Amazing.